guys. So it is not 5 in the morning, as it's still daylight out. What do you mean it's still daylight? Well, it's still daylight because it's 5 in the evening, and I'm starting this vlog late today. I just got done going to the airport and picking up Kacy. She's been at a conference in Chicago, and well, I'll tell you, I've been just cleaning, editing, and then I've spent the last day and a half probably watching live stream video from Vid Summit, which is a YouTube creator conference that's going on out in LA right now that for one, I couldn't really afford to go to. And for two, Kacy was going to be out of town, so wouldn't have been okay for us both to be gone, because I don't know who would have taken care of the kids. By the way, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make a gluten-free gnocchi, and I don't know if this is going to turn out. I've never made one before, and I am literally just following a flour recipe, but replaced the flour with cornstarch and a little less cornstarch than the flour recipe asked for. So I had some leftover mashed potatoes and an egg and some cornstarch, and I'm just kind of, like I said, never done it before, but I'm just kind of adding in the cornstarch as I go here, so I can end up with this little kind of dry dough, as it looked like the video that I watched online. Who knows if this is going to turn out or not. It could be terrible, but I've got leftover spaghetti sauce and leftover mashed potatoes, and Kacy said, I'm really hungry, I want to eat in about an hour or so. I was like, me too. That's looking pretty good. It's you can see it's fairly dough-like. Now I need to ball this up. So then, watching the Vid Summit live stream things, trying to, I don't know, kind of like being a fly on the wall, I guess, is how this live stream's working. Glean as much information as I can to help grow this channel. And I'll tell you one thing I found out: the amount of hopesters that we have is a fair enough amount that I actually should be making more money with this channel by now. But I've been maybe doing a few things wrong as far as maybe the business aspect of it. You know, fair, I'm not really a business guy. I'm a creative. So I'm trying to create all the time, and probably, well, not probably, I guess I don't know, I've never grown a business before. Learning how to, you know, make money with the channel so that, like I talked about in the episode the other day, not have to take another job. I can do this full-time for a living versus full-time for a hobby. Both kids are home from school. Ashley actually came over this afternoon. Instead of going to pick Kacy up, she said she would rather go and get the kids from school and hang out with them while I went and picked Kacy up. So that was nice. We got to chat with each other quietly on the way home with no interruptions. There she is.
Hi.
I've wrapped this up. It needs to sit for about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna roll it out and try to make gnocchi. I was telling Kacy on the way home, I had trouble starting the vlog today because like the kids went to school and all I was doing was sitting and editing, and I really wanted something to talk about. And then on the way home, we were discussing a few of the negative comments that we've gotten, not just recently, but
There's not that many.
yeah, they're not that many, but it's almost always the same one. And if you've been a hopester around here for a while, you know it's one or two, but the one that we're going to talk about right now is the fact that so many, well, I say so many, you know, but there's just so many of the actual negative comments that come in, which are still like maybe 1% of comments that come in are negative. I would say 90% of the negative comments that come in are, where's the mom? Why isn't the mom helping? What does the mom do? How come the mom doesn't do whatever? It bothers both of us because it's not that we're worried about ourselves, whether we're doing what works for us, because what works for us works for us. It bothers us because to us, we know that this channel it's really about a stay-at-home dad with a special needs kid. I'm like the host of this channel, and Kacy is, for one, she doesn't enjoy being on camera, and for two, she really can't be on camera a lot of times because she's gone. She's working. She's working 70 at, you said 70, it's 90 hours a week because she doesn't really include how much she's working when she's here. And I know there are so many hopesters that see her in the background constantly sitting in front of her paperwork and working. That doesn't mean that she doesn't spend time with our kids. That doesn't mean that she ignores anyone. She's very involved. Very, very involved. It's just that this vlog is from my perspective and she doesn't like being on camera. The thing that bothers us about this, after my long-winded introduction about addressing these negative comments, it's reverse discrimination. The mom is supposed to be this caregiver and the dad is supposed to be the out there being the breadwinner. The dads are supposed to do a certain thing and moms are supposed to do a certain thing. I'm sorry to inform anybody who's just showed up, but that's not what this channel is at all. That's not how we live our lives in this family. If she was the one doing the vlogging and the mom was the one doing all the stuff that I do, I highly doubt that the people would say,
where's the dad?
Yeah, where's the dad? How come the dad isn't cooking the meal or doing the dishes? They'd be saying, oh look, that dad's over there providing for the family. That dad is over there working hard at his job to provide for the family. It drives us crazy that the world has this notion about how things are supposed to be because those words...
We removed those words from our vocabulary.
Those words are not in our vocabulary. Yeah.
We removed them a long time ago.
There is no supposed to.
Hudsyn was supposed to walk. Hudsyn was supposed to be able to walk down the aisle at her wedding.
Supposed to be typical. You can hang on to supposed to's all you want.
Yeah, we have a different normal. We have a different... Look, we just approach family as team.
That's right.
In 2 years or 5 years, our roles may reverse.
Yeah.
I may be the one that's now helping more at home with the kids because Dan has to be gone because he's getting an award at a Shorty Award or at VidCon or whatever.
Well, that'd be nice, but...
hint, hint.
Just, yeah, but...
But that could reverse at any moment in time. I could get sick or hurt. I could be the one that has to stay home. To us, that doesn't really matter. There's no role of a mom or a dad. And there are lots of families out there that are not a mom and a dad. There's lots of single moms and single dads. 2 same-sex parents, right? A dad and a dad or a mom and a mom. There's even sometimes grandparents who are caregivers. And I don't get why we have to have criticism around something where we think that that's supposed to be the ideal family unit. There is no ideal. It's just we take care of our kids, we love our kids, we love each other. And
we lean into our strengths. And my strengths happen to be the role of caretaker. That's kind of, the service is what I've done all of my life. And business is what she's done all of her life.
And we're both good at that.
And we're good at what we do. Kacy, can you cook?
No.
No. Am I really good at business?
No.
So not.
Good at business.
These stereotypes need to go away. And these stereotypes need to go away because when you're a special needs family, you deal with them all the time. It's a constant reminder that we're different. We try to lean into being different, but it drives us crazy that people think that things are supposed to be a certain way. It does.
I just saw a post on Instagram by my friend Dawn, and it was a meme about Halloween. And it said something to the effect of, if you have a child that reaches into the candy bowl and takes more than one piece of candy, it may mean they don't have the fine motor skills to really pick one. That's what it may mean they're greedy too, I don't know. But it could mean that they don't have the fine motor skills. If a child isn't talking or saying trick or treat or saying thank you after getting a piece of candy, maybe they're a nonverbal kid. Maybe they're on the spectrum. I think we just need to have a little more grace and a little more acceptance all around, not just because I'm a working mom and Dan is a stay-at-home dad, but I think we all have areas of opportunity, self-included, right? I mean, I'll pass judgment here or there on things. You were passing judgment on the highway today with other drivers, right?
Yeah.
There's always
get out of the left lane.
There's always room for, I think, each of us to improve, and I mean, the negative comments are the negative comments, and as the channel grows, those are just things that are going to happen. But our core group of community, our hopesters, the people that really watch us all the time, you can change that too. You can do certain things in your daily life that take that back to your world to help remove those stereotypes as well. I just think it was a call for conversation around some of those items, especially the one that came in on the live stream that was really crazy. But it is what it is. I love everybody. I don't have a lot of stock, if you will, or I don't put a lot of value in negativity all around. I think the negativity usually comes from someplace that's really personal to that person, whether it's they're experiencing grief or they just went through their own crisis or they're in the middle of a crisis. You know, I try not to really let it bother me too much.
A lot of times insults are a mirror.
Yeah, you know?
And you just got back from a conference in an industry that is so overrun with men, and women are just now starting to be in that.
Yeah,
and you were just at a conference that was, you were what, like 2%?
Not even. I mean, there were probably 300 financial advisors at this conference, and including staff at the company, I think there were 10, maybe less than 10 women there. Certainly none my age. So I'm used to being the, I wouldn't call it an outcast.
Right. The odd one, the different person in the room. But Kacy also doesn't call herself out for that. She just goes in there and does her job, and that's it. She does her job, and she does her job well, and she doesn't say, I need special treatment because I'm a woman. She doesn't. She just gets in there and does that.
I don't even like that.
Yeah, we don't want those stereotypes. We don't want to lean into those, even if it means maybe an advantage to that. And so, looks like Jackson's mom's here to get him. So yeah, this is almost an uncut conversation with you guys. Anyway, let me see if I can finish this gnocchi. Anyway, just wanted to talk about it. We just had to get it off our chest and let you guys know that we roll with the punches when it comes to YouTube comments, but that one just keeps showing up, and I'll take criticism when you're right, but if it's constructive. But that one, you're way off. Whoever thinks that Kacy doesn't help out, you couldn't be further from the truth. So, all right, let me get this done.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to.
Okay, her gnocchi is done, and Damek and I are having something else completely for dinner. Just wanted to experiment and do this for her so she could have a gluten-free option. Okay, I'm gonna throw these in the boiling water, and apparently when they float, which I tested out that one and it floated, and it tasted great. Okay, they're floating. Let's get them out. I know what I did wrong. I didn't roll them in cornstarch, or flour individually when they were done. I just rolled them and stuck them in the bowl, and that probably would have kept them from sticking together. But you know, you live and you learn. But they're turning out. All right, they're nice and shiny. Then we're gonna top it with the sauce and some mozzarella cheese. Is this sauce hot? Not hot enough. It's like leftover gourmet dinner. This is some gourmet stuff.
Gourmet is my kind of gourmet.
Gourmet's your jam, Mom?
I'm excited to try these.
I'm excited for you to try them.
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Did you just say he's going to join Calvin for Thanksgiving?
Hi. I don't know what he said. And because this is gnocchi, you can eat it with a spoon.
I'm excited.
We'll see what you think.
Ooh, cheese. Okay, I'm gonna move this.
See if it passes
Is
the...
gnocchi Italian or?
Yeah. Let's see if this passes the gluten-free option
Sniff test?
Italian test.
Okay. It smells good.
Right?
Really tasty.
Did I hit it? Mm-hmm. It's a win. I just
That
like
looks like real gnocchi.
just came up. Well, I mean, it is real gnocchi.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without the flour.
Right? Mm-hmm. Can I try it?
You'll like it, I think. It's good.
Gnocchi is one of my favorite Italian dishes.
I like it a lot, babe. Good job.
Did I nail the gnocchi?
It's good.
Pizza work for you?
Yeah.
All right, you and I can split a pizza.
Pepperoni in it.
I don't have pepperoni.
Then cheese.
Cheese, and I got some hamburger. And we're going to do hamburger and bacon. So we're going to do a cheeseburger pizza.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
What's at school tomorrow?
Oh, let's see. What's for lunch at school tomorrow?
The planner.
Oh, you know what tomorrow is?
Eat
What
it.
day is tomorrow?
Thursday.
Yep. And so tomorrow, choice number A is manager's choice. So
that even
no idea. whatever they throw together. And choice B is popcorn chicken with warm biscuit.
Popcorn chicken with warm chicken.
You never know. What if the manager's choice is a cheeseburger?
Why?
You never know what manager's choice is.
Egg.
You have to find out what manager's choice is. And then if you don't like it, you're going to get the popcorn chicken, right? Okay. I'm going to run down here really quick and check on Hudsyn. She was sound asleep. Yep. She's still out. Suggs, what are you doing, huh? Oh, hi. Watching her Doc McStuffins again. Yeah, do you love your Doc McStuffins? Okay. I know we haven't seen a lot of Hudsyn in the vlog today, but there you are. Yeah, you knew when it was your time to shine, didn't you? Daddy's gonna go make Bub and him some pizza, and then we're all gonna come down here and hang out with you, okay? I love you. I love you. Apparently she had a really good day at school today. Speaking of addressing commenters, that somebody's asked the other day, why is she always in the basement? She's there because her recliner is down there because we're mostly down there. It's just that I happen to be vlogging a lot up here when I'm cooking.
We go up and downstairs a lot.
We like pretty much live down there. But when we're down there, it's just like not vlogging time. It's sitting and watching TV time and just hanging out and snuggling. I guess I could show more of that if you guys want to see us just sitting on the couch snuggling. I don't know.
Some people would like that.
I mean, I know somebody would be like, wow, yeah, you guys are going to comment
so
like,
fascinating.
yeah, like somebody's going to comment and say, we totally want to see that. We want to watch vlogs of you guys snuggling with each other. And then I'll make a whole vlog of us just sitting on the couch snuggling. And
You'll like lose 1,000 subscribers.
yeah, somebody's going to go, oh, this is boring.
I would.
You never know what people are going to hang in there for. I'm watching this Vid Summit thing.
Yeah, tell us about that.
They were talking about, well, the guy who's running the whole thing, he said that there was this channel that the guy was making videos on YouTube about riding in elevators, finding different elevators.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it turns out that he's got millions of subscribers because he was on the spectrum. And people with autism were tuning in, and he has millions of subscribers because he was just
One of my clients is his
riding.
subscriber. Like, loves it.
Yeah.
He loves that channel. Will watch it all day, they said, if they just give him the iPad.
So you just never know what people are going to want to watch. Again, in answer to our discussion earlier, this is our life. It's not perfect. And that's kind of what I'm trying to show you guys, is that sometimes it's like, it's not a perfect day. We aren't a perfect family. We're just a family who is doing their best to be as good as they can
Sorry.
at what they're doing. I mean, it includes knocking speakers over and breaking them. No.
I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, if I may. I'd like to love you, I'd like to love you, I'd like to love you night and day, if I may.
All right. I think we're going to end the vlog for the night. I am actually, we've been down here for, well, I'm done with my pizza. Kacy's hanging out over there.
Watching Fathering Autism.
Yeah, and we're over here watching Fathering Autism. Look at that guy. Anyway, Damek is upstairs eating his last slice of pizza. He had 2, and then he's like, I want some more. I said, well, eat the last 2. Go for it. So he's like horking them down.
No! Don't just hork it down!
Hudson's getting her water right now. I'm going to be giving her food here in just a minute. I started her water a little bit early. I know this is kind of a weird vlog today with it starting so late. And I know lately we've been kind of ending the vlogs right here, sitting next to Hudsyn. Are you okay with that? Is it okay if we end the vlogs with you, kiddo? Yeah, okay. She's got one of her pretty new purple bows that she got for her birthday.
I bet Alicia's so excited about all this bow.
I hung the bow thing up on the wall, so yeah, and so she's really happy about it. Shuggy Bears, can we have a pretty smile before we sign out the vlog for the night? Oh, you gonna clear it? You gotta clear it? You gotta clear it first, or we're gonna have a smile? Where's a pretty smile? Where is your pretty smile? Hello? Nothing? We get nothing? Are you in a good mood or not? The neighbors were over just a little bit ago and brought her a birthday gift. They were out of town during her birthday party, and so they texted and said, can we bring over Hudson's birthday gift for her? And she was all smiles when they opened up her new pajamas that they brought for her. You got pajamas with llamas on them. Yeah, that's right. It is right here. Let's see. Do you want to get out your new pajamas? At least the llama ones. I thought those were the coolest. So here we go. We got, oh, look at those llamas. And they, being a special needs family, pay attention to the things that we need. So Hudsyn has her size 7 on the top and her size 8 on the bottom. It's because she's got long legs and we need them to be loose because sometimes we take care of business in there, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, kind of a weird vlog today, guys. Had to get that off our chest. I mean, nothing huge to share today. Just another day in the life, right, kid?
There's no smiling today, Daddy. She's done.
No.
She's had a long day.
Yeah. So remember, guys, to the world, you may be just one person. I mean, you might feel like you're just this little drop in the ocean, but to one person, you may be the world. You might be their whole ocean, their continent, their whole world. So let us know in the comments if you've ever dealt with discrimination yourself because, you know, for whatever reason, it's an odd subject, right? We're definitely not downtrodden, but sometimes it bugs us. You ready to go, Shugs? Okay. Bye, guys.